when we were in Detroit around 1975, and that was the year I met Joe Lovano. Joe Lovano and Jamie Haddad were playing with Lonnie Smith at a club in Detroit, and I was playing with Chet at Baker's Keyboard. So our gig went a little later than theirs, or else they came in on their night off, but they were coming in, I think, every night of the gig, and Lovano was sitting in the last set a couple of times and everything. And at this point, I was practicing an awful lot. You know, I would fall asleep with the horn, and I was putting in, you know, really 7-8 hours practicing and then playing the gig, and then maybe going to sessions afterwards. So it was pretty constant. And you know, and I was playing in the kitchen between sets. You know, and this was just so. The negative side of that is when you over practice, you might tend to play a little too long, and you know, you might get self-indulgent. You know, so the first set at Baker's Keyboard, I was playing, and I just couldn't end. I was trying to finish solos, and I'd end up playing another chorus. There it was. And Chet said to me after one, two, and he said, "Bob, would you mind keeping your solos down to perhaps like just twice as long as mine?" And I said, "Oh yeah, Chet, I'm sorry about that, man. You know, I start playing, I forget." So then later on, I still didn't do that. And now between the second and third sets, I'm in the kitchen, and Chet says to me, "You know, Bob, this is not a research laboratory." Because that's what you're trying to apply what you're practicing, right, and that kind of thing. "This is not a research laboratory." And I said, "Oh yeah, you know, he's right." So the last set, finally, I think I reined myself in. So that night we were having breakfast. And I remember Chet was having his eggs over easy, and we're talking, and I said, "You know, Chet, I'm sorry, man, you know, that I got so self-indulgent, and I was playing too long, and, you know, I understand what you meant, and this and that." He said, "Well, you know, Bob, you know, it's about more than that. It's about people only hear, most people can only hear three things about the way someone plays: how loud, how high, and how fast. And I'm sure if you wanted to and put your energy in that direction, Bob, you could be one of, if not the, loudest, highest, fastest cats out there. But if you did that, I myself would be disappointed, because I would have hoped that you would have opted for beauty." I remember he said, "opted for beauty." And I thought that was you know, that said a lot about Chet to me.